Good morning, good evening, depending on where you are in this world. Hello, everyone. Hope your weekend was well. Hope you treated yourself kindly and you got a lot of rest, relaxation, or you were productive and got a lot of things that needed to be done out the way. I'm here with you. So, today I was watching Lana Street interviews video with CJX, and they showed that thumbnail of her with them closed eyes and shit, looking like Martin when he got in the ring with old dude. I'm like, that's crazy. And she was talking about how he's abusive, how he's a pimp. And Marcus was like, oh, allegedly. Like, how you gonna tell her her life? Yo, she telling you that she was giving the guy her money and stuff like that. I mean, it wasn't forced, but she was giving it to him. That is what that definition is of what he is, you know. He's a handler of people soliciting, So, Marcus, he tries to get himself away from it, but you're too late, buddy. You're in the mix. There's no damage control on this. You feel what I'm saying? There ain't no damage control. I just think it's fucking wild. I'm just like looking. So he had his co-host or whatever. I just don't understand how any female this late in the game could pair themselves up with Marcus. Marcus can't help your channel. If anything, he could tarnish you and make people dislike you because a person like me that use logic, that have ethics and morals, I'm gonna look at you, side eye you. I mean, it's obvious what he's doing here, and so how are you okay with him to help interview a homeless person like you fucking Barbara Walters? What's up with these weak bitches that's going around? A bunch of weak assholes. I don't give a fuck. Like that shit is crazy, yo. What the fuck was she doing there? What? No one should be up there with Marcus. Marcus is this, and people don't realize. Like, and I want to tell people, you're signed up to that spicy content. If he has anything illegal up there, you dummies are gonna fucking get in trouble with him because if you're watching that type of content, if it's anything illegal on there, you're in trouble with him too. You're in possession and subscribe to this shit. Like people will be like, I'm nosy. I ain't that damn nosy. Listen, he do wild illegal shit. Now I don't know if he gonna get knocked for it or not, but I definitely don't want to see homeless people having intercourse, dirty intercourse. I don't. I'm hold on. What up, Ann? How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I'm smiling. It's good to see you. And I know I ain't call you, but it's really good to see you, though. I hope you have a good week and you've been good to yourself. But yeah, Marcus, I don't know that, I don't know what's going on with him, and I don't care. He is a deviant. I'm glad that Psychology Eat and Motor Goat, now they back in the fucking, in the ring doing the content on him. We need more people like that because they unbiased. It is what the fuck it is. I just think it's just crazy that they say people like, oh, people are weird, Marcus. They be talking about your kids. Marcus talk about other people's kids. Marcus put other people's kids on fucking Front Street. What the fuck you mean? He disrespect his own kids. I'm going to keep saying this to the end of days. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Are y'all using logic? And people say, oh, Marcus do good things. No, fucking homeless people and fucking them over, it's not the most noble thing to do, you know what I'm saying? And then he'll go ahead and put that baby up there or whatever, like it's supposed to soften the blow. No, it makes you look like even more like a creep, you know what I'm saying? Basically, your channel has become a pornography channel because the stuff that's said. So you're putting your child on a child pornography or basically an adult fucking channel. Good parenting? Nah, I doubt it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be like, oh, you a hater. I don't like people that do people like that. These are real fucking people. This is not a script or whatever. Yeah, they're liars, like I said before, but this is not a script. This is their fucking life. These people are really fucked up. And for him to add to the trauma and then cast them onto society so they could wild out on us, nah, not at all. Or so they could further self-destruct. These people 10 and 15 years from now, yes, I understand they're making a conscious decision to do so. And before Marcus, they were into stuff or whatever. I get it. But why add to the fucking burden? But he don't fucking care. Like, and then people, they're lusting. Oh, yeah, she look good. And just like that girl that was telling her story about CJ beating her down. He gonna ask her to stand up because the people want to see it. No, we don't want to fucking see that shit. You want to see, you fucking creep. She's talking about getting fucking mentally, physically, emotionally abused, and you're sitting there asking her to turn around so people could see her. Where's his mind? Could you imagine having a mind like that all you could think about is sinful, vile acts of sexual violence and sexual exploitation? Could you believe that? Like, he talks to his kids. He has dirty content on his fucking mind. He was in church while this girl was supposed to be getting baptized, and he was talking about spicy content and shit like that. Like, we're not dealing with something that someone got a full deck. Like, for me, people compare him to Nature Boy. A lot of people, not just my homeboy, King of Commentary, not just only him, and I get it. I just don't see that. Like, Eligio was really sick-minded. Eligio really believed this shit. Marcus believed this shit, but Marcus have a level of he know it's totally wrong. Eligio, to me, didn't know it was totally wrong. He believes all that shit. After a while, you could drive yourself crazy, keep on going down the rabbit hole, reading too much shit. And like Eligio was into astrology and then different deities and stuff like that, and different forms of thinking. He was tapping into a lot of shit. That shit would drive you fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? So yes, that's different. Marcus, no, he's just disgusted. Talking about his mother's proud of him, and he talk about the fruits of a tree that it bears. Like his kids are fucked up. He's fucked up. That bitch left those girls with this fucking creep that be entertaining all type of riffraff on the fucking street. God knows where they come from. You got a man. He just invites everybody to that house, and then he had that baby laying on the couch. He put a fucking blanket on the couch the other day, acting like it's better. No, that baby don't belong nowhere on the couch. Blanket, I don't give a fuck what's on that couch. That couch is disgusting. That couch got all types of fucking germs and osmosis Jones shit going on. I'm good on that. I'm fucking good on that. You feel what I'm saying? Absolutely. I'm doing well, thank you. I'm glad that you're doing well, Gas Man. I'm good, and I'm good that you good, all right? I'm kissing your forehead. Come here. Mwah. All right, back to the commentary. You know what I'm saying? But Marcus is just crazy. He's asking this girl shit, and I'm just looking at this like, this is crazy. And then I saw the video with Feisty, her and Tragedy. I just don't understand. When I was out there and I was young, I wasn't as old as Feisty, and I didn't have no children or nothing like that. I was, when I was out there living my life, no, I didn't prostitute. I didn't use drugs. I didn't rob. I didn't do shit like that. Like I said, I barmaid, and I was a shot girl, bottle girl. You know what I'm saying? Just getting money. To me, it's the same shit. You're in the places that you should be being in. But I always kept money. I'm around people that got money and shit like that. And it's like, money doesn't make the situation better, but it just like, it softens the blow. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't, after a long fucking hard day out there dealing with riffraff, you don't got a place that you could call home that you feel safe behind closed doors. You're still out in the elements 24/7. I couldn't imagine living like that. You know what I mean? And it's just like, there's no reason for them not to get money. There are people that are on the street. Let me tell you something. What impressed me most, when I first got to Atlanta, many moons ago, and I never wanted to go there. I went, motherfucker dragged me down there. I'm like, here we go. When I got down there, I fell in love because I've never seen so many black people with different hustles going, getting it. Everybody had a hustle. I remember we went to the strip mall. That's a long time ago. This dude, he bad famous out there. He washed cars. The nigga be making racks every day, washing fucking cars, racks, and he ain't homeless. Everybody had a fucking hustle out there. I was so fucking impressed. I was like, wow. And I know a lot of motherfuckers fake it till they make it out there, but them motherfuckers is always on the move trying to get a dollar. These motherfuckers is in the epicenter, even though it's gone to hell in the past decades or whatever. Still, it's a little something of that magic still there. Why are y'all young not getting it? Why are y'all letting Marcus make money off of y'all bodies? I mean, fuck it. If you're going to be on camera, be the master of your own domain, and fuck a OF. Yo, do what you gotta do. I don't understand. In my day, being a hoe wasn't a glorious thing. If it was a female out there getting money from, performing sexual acts with strangers or familiar people, whatever they want to do, they didn't tell their business. You knew what it was. They carried themselves with class. They wasn't sleeping on the street with homeless niggas or at all. They had a place to lay their head. They put themselves through school and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? This was different type of hoes. You know what I'm saying? I know a bitch that bought a little small building. You know them little buildings that be having like 3 floors, and they might have a contract with the city for Section 8 or like homeless families to lodge them and shit like that. They'll get stipends from the city and stuff, get paid from the city. Yo, she had 2 of those buildings. I know another chick, she was selling goods or whatever. You know what I'm saying? She got a whole employment agency in Texas, yo. Like bitches was doing shit. Like so when I watch Feisty and them and I'm like, okay, y'all don't have nothing holding y'all back. I mean, y'all don't have no morals as it is. And no, I don't want no one to sell their body. But I'm just like, how do you let Marcus make the money off you? He's talking about he has 2,500 subscribers. If that's the case, he's making racks every month while he's giving them $200, $300. This is crazy. You know what I mean? But he's gonna get in trouble. Like, you know, we're seeing this windfall or whatever, and all these strange people coming out the woodwork. My best advice is that if anybody subscribed to this channel right now, that what is it, Daddy's Briefcase, yo, unsubscribe, because if y'all feel like it deep down in your heart, if people want to get knocked from doing something illegal, then I really feel like you need to remove yourself unless you want to get in trouble for that shit, because pornography is pornography. I mean, child porn is child porn. Y'all saying that little girl Cookie look like she's 13 to 15 years old. So, if you know, and it's the thing is that y'all talk a lot. Y'all be talking a lot. Oh, Marcus is doing this, but ain't nobody making no moves. This is what I'm saying. We one community. We a community. And salute to the people that are really calling and stuff like that. But it's like they glorifying it. I don't want to talk about the people. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking sitting on satellites and they want to talk about let's talk about Marcus, the fucking the ringleader, the ringmaster of this circus. Let's talk about him. Let's talk about y'all homeboy. Oh girl, you sitting next to him on a panel interviewing this girl talking about, well, what proof do you have? You saw the fucking thumbnail. What the fuck? She just coming out lying on him? Come on, what do you mean? The man told you that he got raped, gang raped by men. He was sexually abused by women. Why would you? So what you think he gonna do? You think he gonna be giving people hugs and shit, random people hugs and showing love, or you think he gonna be a destructive, volatile motherfucker? Anybody at his age, 25 years old, been in and out institutions since he was a kid, over 70 times. What the fuck would y'all ask her? What kind of proof? What the fuck is going on? What proof we have? We don't need proof. Wait, the proof is in the pudding. Look at this nigga. This nigga put a fucking whole cup on his bitch head to balance it. And did her the fucking, for it to fall or some shit like that. Like, what the fuck? What kind of abusive shit is that? Yo, that shit is crazy. I'm just tired of these mammy-ass bitches fucking taking up for this motherfucking nigga. And this nigga acting like he better than him. When he was sitting there talking about Troy, calling Troy a bitch-ass nigga, I was like, the nerve of him. But you know what? Troy gets it. Troy deserves it. Because Troy be playing around with Marcus. A few months ago, about 2 months ago, when Marcus said Troy, it's always going to be up. I'm never going to like him. It's always going to be fucking up. And then he went ahead and said Troy was sitting there getting fellatio done by someone who was working for him to go to the courthouse to watch the cases with Quito, whatever. He said that he was sleeping with that person that's being a respondent for him, for his channel. He did shit to fuck up Troy's family. He said he was going to sue Troy. And Troy's in there, you know, like, oh yeah, it is Marcus on the street. Y'all play. Like, so I'm just saying, like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like, yo, we know people that lost their fucking whole careers and their families over this shit. Marcus don't have nothing to lose. And this is why when he's with people and people in relationships, no matter how toxic it may be, he adds more oomph to it to make it worse because he don't want to see nobody happy. He was so happy that Chris and that girl didn't work out. He's a fucked up person. He's not happy. He don't know what love is. You get what I'm saying? And it's going to be something to bring him back to fucking reality, a wake-up call. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, and it may be wishful thinking. I don't feel bad for it because Marcus has no value to this society. He has none. He's making it worse. We're living in a fucked up world. And he said, well, oh, my kids ain't raised like that. Yes, your kids are raised by a fucking pervert and a no-account bitch they call their fucking mother. What the fuck are you talking about? Your kids are raised like that. Their father's running around sleeping with homeless people and setting up sex scenes with homeless people and running a fucking a brothel in and out of fucking local motel. What the fuck are you talking about? Sitting there, he used drugs and stuff with them. I don't give a fuck if it's marijuana. He using drugs and drinking with these people, open containers in his car, the same cars that he traveled. He have his son in there. He be sitting there doing interviews while this sick little boy that had heart surgery, baby, infant, is in the back of his car somewhere in the middle of fucking Atlanta. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck are y'all talking about? Y'all just don't want to seem like a fucked up person. He's a fucked up person. Y'all don't gotta be fucking good. This man is doing, he's not even a man, this male is doing fucking all the wrong things. It's rules against shit like this in nature and humanity. And he's fucking violating every fucking rule of fucking human nature. But y'all say nothing. Oh, allegedly. We don't gotta say allegedly. We've been watching this shit for almost 5 years. What the fuck y'all mean allegedly? We knew this about a year and a half. We knew the fuck he was. And then he came out fucking acting like fucking fucking, what's that man with the preacher guy, Jimmy Swaggart or whatever, sitting there talking about, I gotta, get back, and I don't want my reputation to be tarnished, and that's not what my channel was for, and it's about truth and honesty. That shit lasted about fucking 2 motherfucking weeks, literally, and that nigga was back to fucking slaughtering and whoring on homeless fucking prostitutes. Y'all gotta get real. Get real and get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I went over to Troy's channel and I called in, like I'm saying, I don't go to, I I'm not hitting Troy's fucking call-ins or whatever. Troy good. He don't need me to call. You know what I'm saying? And there's no offense to my YouTube, virtual homie or whatever. He don't need me to call. Them people over there don't like me, so I keep it light. You know what I'm saying? And I use colorful language when it comes to Marcus. Like I said, I will never fuck up his money. He need his shit to be monetized. I ain't gonna come up there. I got my own channel. You know what I'm saying? It might be 3 strong people up in here on any given night, but it's my 3 people. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say what I got to say and go to move on. But I couldn't take it no more. You know what I'm talking about? You think Marcus' wife, his baby mother know? How the fuck should they? That's probably the reason why they broke up. He's been on the street before. He had the video camera in their face. He was on the street fucking passing out phones to them. Everybody, oh, he's a big, brilliant marketer, and he's an excellent salesman. No, he's not an excellent salesman. Marcus doesn't have anything. This is why he live in that fucking house. This is why he got 50 fucking YouTube channels trying to fucking figure it out. He's not an expert marketer. He's supposed to have triple those people on his channel, but people fucking believe anything because it is what it is. Hold on. What up, Zamani? What up, Zamani? What up? What up? What up? What up, twin? Yeah, this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? These fucking simple bitches. You know what I'm saying? Like Marcus could help their channel. Like I said, look at these hoes. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck y'all taking up for him? The same type of bitches. That man ain't touch you. You were being fresh. You was being fast. He ain't touch you. Same type of bitch. I mean, you see what he's doing. He makes no excuses about it. Before he used to try to hide it just a little bit. He makes no qualms about it. It is what it is. It's in our face. And it's like y'all normalizing it. So y'all sit there and say people are wrong for commenting on something that's clearly fucking wrong and damn near illegal. Oh, they're wrong. They're hating. Why would we hate about him spreading diseases amongst Atlanta's population? It doesn't make sense. He doesn't live in no motherfucking deluxe apartment in the sky. He lives in a fucking shoebox that he shared with 4 or 5 random homeless people in any given fucking week of the fucking month, and his children, and that's that. He spends much fucking time outside than in that fucking house raising them children. So how is he a good father? How's he this upstanding person? He's always in the fucking street. We done seen a video with him with a crackhead must have been in Piedmont Park about 2, 3 o'clock in the fucking night. And I say that because there was no one out there. Not even no one out there jogging. And he was out there like it was legal to be all up in her ass crack, bucket ass naked and shit like that. That was on the Patreon. I said, let me get the fuck out of here and fucking unsubscribe. I'm so happy they gave me my below $5 back. And then we got the other channels, the Back to the Content and the Dad's Briefcase. I wasn't signing on to that shit. I saw enough. Like I said, I went over there to watch Quita fight. I know it's immature and low vibrational, but I did. And I'm seeing shit. I'm like, oh no, I don't feel good over here. Like I feel wrong. I feel very wrong. Even if I don't watch pornography, but even if I was a person to watch pornography, I would not want to see people that's just down and destitute doing shit that they're acted out in during their trauma when they was a kid. Why would I want to see people in adult bodies still trapped in that childhood trauma and having sex because they think it appeases the mass? You know what I mean? It keeps them from being victimized because now they're in control. Oh, well, I'll do it. I agree to it instead of someone making me do it. So, no, this is fine. They got a fucked way of thinking, and so does he. And I'm not going to subscribe to no channels. I'm not going to subscribe to Atlanta Street Interviews. Yes, it's in my search bar. Clicking the view is a click in the view. I understand what y'all saying, but it's just like shit like this. You got to make yourself aware. This nigga's a fucking predator. You know what I mean? And we're crossing our fingers that no children are being fucking hurt, but they are, though. Because these people are fucking people that have adult bodies, but they're children mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. So, in a way, yeah, he's emotionally fucking violating them. He's a piece of fucking garbage, yo. He's trash, you know what I'm saying? He's the worst of the fucking worst. But you know what? Stuff like that, with people like Marcus, they just get an awesome outcome on when they gotta pay the devil back his motherfucking dues. I'm saying, and I'm being real about that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yup, Damani. That shit crazy. You watch that shit, the nigga gonna ask the abused female, okay, you stand up and do a 360. Yo, she's telling you she just came from prostitution. She don't want to do that no more with her body. And you asking her to show her body off for what? For what? He did kick her ass. CJ looked like he'll whip somebody's ass. CJ looked like, listen, I don't play with people like CJ. He ain't got shit to lose. He ain't got shit to lose. And him and Quita are fucking around. We ain't seen him since him and Quita been getting down. They getting high because he gets high to numb the pain. You could tell. His moods are too erratic. He has the mental illness and he get high. And he left that girl in the hotel. But you know what? The best thing he could do is fucking go off with Peter and be getting high and Peter making plays for him and leaving that girl the fuck alone. That's the best thing he could fucking do. His ex-girlfriend, when she had that interview with Marcus, she wasn't lying about the shit. He was saying, yo, that girl knew too much shit. I'm reading the comments, people like, oh, it looked like she watching the interviews. Yes, she does. She says she watched the interviews because CJ tells her about the interviews and she watches it. Are people fucking slow? Yes. Oh, I think she's jealous. Why would she want to be jealous of getting beat in her fucking face? Like, people don't make no sense. She said she got away from him. She said she got away from him and he fled the state because he didn't want to go to jail. Are we all... Yeah, pretty much. I've got to hear the same thing. So I don't know if we all heard the same thing, but I heard the same thing. That's just... But if y'all didn't watch it, go ahead and watch it, and then we get back to it later. So have a good week ahead, and be good to yourself, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.